small frames. This is considered a shallow box, and this box actually goes on top of the deep hive bodies. These shallow frames have already preformed beeswax foundation in them, and that's what the bees will draw out. They'll actually build that up, and then they'll fill it with honey. This is a frame of honey that was recently pulled off of one of our hives, and that is a complete capped off frame of honey. So you can see where they've built it up, they've filled it with honey, and then they've sealed it off. Okay, so that's a full frame of honey that probably weighs 3.5, maybe 4 pounds complete. So once we get ready to harvest that, then the heated knife is a really great tool to use. We're going to take that heated knife and scrape off that excess wax, and then these frames will be dropped down into what's called an extractor. The extractor that we have, brand new, just got it for Christmas. My husband bought it for me for a Christmas gift. It's a hand crank, so we slide the frames down in, and then by centrifugal force you're spinning the honey out of these frames. And then you can actually take the frames, once they've been extracted, you can take those frames and set them in a box outside, and the bees will come along and they'll clean out whatever honey you didn't get. So it's kind of like a little treat for them. But we don't use any chemicals in our hives. We're trying to go all natural on the hive, so there's no chemicals of any kind. That's basically it. This honey that we have right here, this is the honey that we extracted in September of last year. So it's a little bit darker than what we would be drawing out of these frames right here. If you look down into the bottom of the pan there, because see, some of these are actually, the cells are starting to sweat a little bit, and some of the honey's coming out. So that clear, that honey is like a spring honey. That's a real clear, sweet spring honey, and you can kind of see the difference in color there.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit darker, a little bit heavier in taste, actually more of a citrus taste. But you're welcome to dip your finger in and take a little sample of the.
That's good.
That's a real light apple blossom. Yeah, apple blossom, almost kind of like a early clover.
I like that. But right now,
I'll have to take some candles.
Okay.